Golf Central on YouTube, brought to you by the Chrome Soft Golf Ball from Callaway.
Hello, I'm Anna Whiteley and welcome into Golf Central on YouTube. The Honda Classic is set to tee off in Palm Beach. PGA National, a tough past 70 test for the players, including Lee Westwood, who has finished as the runner-up the past 2 weeks, despite holding 54-hole leads at both Bay Hill and the Players. Westy is trying to stay upbeat, and Kira K. Dixon caught up with him.
Here with Lee Westwood, coming off a pretty great stretch of golf, and maybe very great because you've been spending the last few days at Augusta National. How did the course play, and more importantly, how did Sam play?
I think it's the toughest I've ever seen Augusta National play. It was cold yesterday morning, and the golf course was playing very long, and the greens were really firm as well. So it was a challenge. I was delighted with my level par. Sam played pretty good. He birdied the last. I set him a total of 83 to beat right from the backs. He birdied the last for 82, so chipped in, which was sickening because he took my money off me. But yeah, I was pleased to see him play well and enjoy himself. It's a special place to go and play golf. Nothing but thanks for the people at Augusta, Jimmy and Ed that invited us along to play, and we had a great time. Stayed in the Butler cabin. It was a really special 2 days.
And who will be on the bag for you this week?
Sam's on the back this week. Yeah, he's caddied for me a few times, so he knows what to do. He knows what to say, where to stand. He knows what I like him to do out there.
Right. I want to go back to the birdie putt on 18 at the Players. Did you know how much that putt was worth when you were stepping up to it?
I've been out here a long time. When I look up at a scoreboard and I know the tournament's out of reach, and I see 3 tied for second, and I've got a 15-footer, I knew there was a lot on it. So it was nice to put a good stroke on it and see it roll right in the middle. Yeah.
You mentioned that obviously you're coming off of being in contention 2 weeks in a row, which is exhausting. How are you feeling mentally and physically going into yet another very challenging week?
Yeah, I'm a little bit drained, I won't lie. My legs feel a little bit tired. Obviously, I'm going to be a little bit mentally tired as well, so I use the next 24 hours to try and recharge and get ready for tomorrow and reset my expectations. Don't want to, have too many expectations coming out here, thinking about winning the tournament. Just try and start on Thursday solid, not make too many mistakes, and, post a good score, keep myself in the tournament.
Well, lately, we've seen you play some of the best golf we've ever seen you play, and you've mentioned a lot that you just have a great, happy perspective on life and golf. But what was that kind of key turn moment to have that sort of perspective?
I think Helen has a lot to do with that, and working with my psychologist, Ben, giving me a good perspective on life and really changed my attitude towards golf. It's not so serious. Especially with what everybody's gone through recently with the pandemic, it's just a game at the end of the day. We're just trying to get a little white ball into a little white hole.
Well, we look forward to seeing you do that this week. Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
But it's not just Lee Westwood who is the only player with 2 runner-up finishes this year. Joaquin Niemann finished second on both legs of the Hawaii swing to being 2021. Lost in a playoff at Century to Harris English and finished a stroke behind Kevin Na at the Sony Open. But Niemann wasn't happy with his recent performance at the Players.
It was a tough week. I mean, it was one of those weeks that you gotta be hitting the ball really good to have a good week, and I was really proud of the way I played because I wasn't hitting the ball great, but I still was able to score low and have a good week and be really happy with that.
You had a couple of back-to-back runner-up finishes in Hawaii early in the season, or early in the year, I guess I should say. Has it been tough for you to kind of find that form again, and a little bit of a break after playing there to come back and sort of find that same form?
I know that I'm not gonna be having those kind of results every week. I mean, if not, I'll probably be #1 in the world right now or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I know you gotta be patient, and you are not always gonna have good weeks. You're always gonna have medium weeks, bad weeks, and you gotta just need to be prepared for that. And I know that if I just keep doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna soon have one of those weeks and hopefully win.
All right, I'll remind the media on the call, if you have a question, just type your name in and your outlet and we'll call on you. Joaquin, what sort of strategy will you employ this week at this difficult PGA National golf course to try and get your second victory on tour here?
I know it's gonna be a tough week. I know it's gonna be blowing a lot of wind. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hard for everybody. I think it's gonna be one of those weeks that I gonna really enjoy being out here because I live 10 minutes away from here. I got my family in my house, so it's gonna be, I think, more relaxing week, and hopefully we can play good too.
The bear trap is a common stretch of holes here, 15, 16, 17, a couple of par threes in there. How do you feel like that compares to other 3-hole stretches on tour that, like the Snake Pit in Tampa and last week, 16, 17, 18 at TPC Sawgrass, the Green Mile at Wells Fargo? How does that compare and why is it so difficult?
Yeah, I think this is, I think we're a little bit used to it because of last week, but yeah, here is, I think if we got more wind, I think it's gonna be a little bit more tough. I mean, with those par threes are a little bit longer, and yeah, I mean, it will be fun to be leading on a Sunday and have those 4 or 5 hole stretch, and can make it interesting.
Well, you can see Niemann tomorrow right here on Golf. Early tee time just before 8 a.m. in the morning, and he'll be playing alongside Ian Poulter and 2016 Honda Classic winner Adam Scott. And another young player, Will Gordon, will be participating in 2 great causes. The first is Play Yellow, an initiative from Jack and Barbara Nicholas to further their children's miracle network. And he'll also be playing for Turner's Heroes, specifically Caroline, who was diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma and is undergoing treatment. Will talked about both with Kira.
Yeah, Turner's Heroes was founded by one of my best friends at Vanderbilt, Cody Markle, who played tight end there. So his roommate, Turner Cockrell, unfortunately passed away from cancer mice, I think my senior year of college. And he's found a really cool way to honor his legacy by having superhero-themed events that engage communities and athletes together. So, we're working with Cody and Turner's Heroes, and we're really excited about using my towels as superhero-themed kind of capes for kids to design every week. So we're looking forward to highlighting some of those kids' stories.
You're going to be doing that each week with a different superhero cape on your bag?
Yeah, so every week we're using a towel. A pediatric patient has designed a little superhero cape for me to carry around for the week, so we're going to get to highlight their story on social media and try to make an impact that way.
So there's lots of interconnectedness here.
Yes.
We're at the Honda Classic, where Jack and Barbara Nicholas, their charity, is the beneficiary here. Turner's Heroes also is very connected with Children's Miracle Network Hospitals,
Yes.
doing grants there. How special is it for you to be connected with Jack and Barbara and some of the stuff that you're excited to work on this year with them?
Yeah, I'm really excited to work with Jack and Barbara with Play Yellow. You know, their support in that initiative gives a lot of great momentum to fund pediatric cancer grants, and that's what Turner's Heroes does. So they funded 2 discovery grants so far this year, and we're looking to fund the 3rd one through this initiative. So I'm really excited to work with Jack and Barbara, and that's a huge ally to have. So we're excited to work with Play Yellow and see where this takes us.